Old School RuneScape is a very grindy game. I'm sure we've all got ourselves stuck into something very long and longer than expected. We've all spent hours at Wintertard, spent hours at Pest Control getting full void or getting 99 rune crafting, you psychopath. However, this account has been a bit different. I've had a few longer grinds, but nothing I would call ridiculous. And that didn't feel right. I wanted to change that. I've been playing RuneScape from the very beginning. I started in the 4th of January 2001, completing each update one at a time, limiting myself to all of the content that would have been available to me at the time. This is from launch. Welcome back everybody to my series, episode 6. Thank you for your patience, it's been quite a long one. It's been quite a grind this episode. We're going to go through the updates that we worked through that you're about to see. The first one is the 12th of June. We managed to get ourselves through all the way to midway through June, finished Karamja in the last update, or at least Karamja as it was at the time. The 12th of June is mostly bug updates, nothing really important here. The fact about the more customs officers being available is interesting, because originally only one person could talk to any NPC at the same time, so they had to have multiple of different NPCs so that if groups were trying to do one thing, there wasn't a queue, so I bet that was a fucking nightmare. The rest of it isn't anything too interesting really, or that affects us, so we're just going to move straight on to the next one. The next one is on the very same day, the updated world map, which originally was not in-game, it was on the website. You had to have a separate thing open for the map. This did show the location of some key things like the jewelry shop, gem shop, crafting shop, etc. Again, nothing hugely important there. And just another bug fix update here. Nothing in terms of content really that affects us at all. Just interesting to see so many more bug updates being implemented at the time. And finally, here's something to sink our teeth into, the tailoring updates. This means we can now make leather armor. I won't be keeping this as I won't be training range for a while, but I think I should go and make some just to say that I've done it. So let's cut straight to gameplay. Okay, so we're gonna get some cowhide, we're going to tan it into leather, and we're going to make the boots, gloves and armor. Can't really use it right now, I'm probably just going to sell them, but I just want to say that I've done it just to, interact with the new tanning update. And then when I train ranged, I can very easily just come and do this again one more time. Okay, again, I think I've not done in a while. Would I just like to tan them for you? Yes, please. Just soft leather for now. I can't do hard leather as of yet. Do I do it one at a time? Oh, I can trade like this. Oh, I'll just do it one at a time just so it feels a little bit more RuneScape classic. Perfect. I think I could buy needle and thread at the crafting store over here with, I think it was Domic he was called. So I'll go do that now. Cool, one needle. Should need I'll buy 5 in case. I won't need that many. What do? Do I just... gloves... and boots and a body. Nice. That's pretty decent crafting experience, to be honest, considering it's so quick. However, my plan is set. That's not going to be the way that I train. Now, why would I be talking about training crafting again? It wasn't too long ago where I got 50 crafting with gold bars for an amulet of strength. Well, you see, I'm intentionally keeping this series fairly rules light. I kind of want to stay away from longer grinds where I can. I want to experience the spirit of the game and experience the game as it launched rather than locking myself away to ridiculous grinds all the time. But this one didn't feel right to me. I had got a diamond from mining, and though I do consider the Amulet of Strength the best in slot, and I'm not really too worried about crafted items so as not to lock myself away for months on time at this stage of the account, an Amulet of Power just feels like something I need to get. I can't explain why. And now I have silver unlocked this update, it feels more feasible. Previously, with gold ore and gold bars, it would have taken hundreds and hundreds of hours to get up to 70 crafting. And now with silver, it's more like just over 100. That to me is more manageable. I can handle that. So, because of this update, which released silver mines, as well as the upstairs of the monastery, where I can enchant one of the holy symbols I'll be making into a holy amulet, I now feel comfortable getting 70 crafting. And that's what we're going to do. Over 12,500 silver I'll need, but one problem, the best pickaxe I can use is a bronze pickaxe. You may have seen in a previous episode, but originally there was only one item just named pickaxe. That is about as good as a bronze pickaxe is today, so I'll be using that for the entire grind. Once that's done, I will need to get the 31 prayer to enchant one into a holy amulet, just so I've got that, and I'll also need 54 magic to enchant it to an amulet of power. Now 57 is the required level, but I can get a wizard's mind bomb, which above 50 magic will boost my magic by 3, which is perfect. Let's go get this sorted. And of course, if you think I'm insane for doing this, then please do like and subscribe, and you can also join the channel if you want to support me. So yeah, thanks, bye. Okay, so my plan for 70 crafting, 12,713 holy symbols. That is what I'm going to do. It's going to take a while. It's a lot of silver mining, but we're going to see how feasible it's going to be. How much is this mold? Hello? Oh, I'm on the wrong tab. That's why. 5 coins. Perfect. Grab that. Okay, so we've got ourselves a holy mold. Let me just drop the tinderbox. I'm going to get myself a bronze pickaxe back. And we are going to mine ourselves just over 12,000 silver. I think like 12,700 I think it was. Let me have a look. Yes, 12,713 silver ore, which we are going to turn into unstrung holy symbols. That is the first part of this. We also need to get ourselves 31 prayer to get in the monastery to enchant it. So a lot of things to do. It's going to be a lot of killing things. We're just going to slaughter loads of goblins, or maybe chickens, probably be a bit quicker, and get the feathers as well. So yeah, probably actually we'll do the chickens. Gonna be a lot of stuff, gonna be a long grind, but you know what, I need to use this. I need to get it for the best in slots. That is more achievable than mining like 25,000 gold. Silver's gonna be way faster, it's better XP. I'm all in. Got my pickaxe bought, gonna sell this steel axe back as well, no longer need that. Let's get this started and see how it's gonna feel. Based on my calculations with the 16 inventory spaces that I have, this is assuming that I get no gem. It's gonna be about, let me double check, 795 trips of this. So definitely a long one. Fingers crossed it's not going to delay this video too long. But yes, that is my next goal. Back and forth from Al Kharid all the way to the furnace there, just like we did with the gold. But it should mine much faster than the gold did, especially with my mining level being a bit higher. And also we're going to really rack up a good amount of GP doing this as well. Oh, and it mines so quick compared to the gold. Sometimes the gold will take up like 20-30 seconds to mine. This is super fast, literally within seconds. And there's 5 of these rocks per world. I'm not even sure if I need to world hop. I might just be able just to mine these and then walk back and they'll respawn. We'll see. This is so quick. I'm going to make so much money, get such fast XP. It's like 50 XP per one. I'm also just going to get rid of these because I won't need this because I'll get the Amulet of Power instead of this, which would be better. And this was common enough. It's going to be annoying killing wizards again, but it's super common. And I'd rather have the 2 extra spaces to collect silver. So I'm going to sell these next time I go to the general store. Being back here is so interesting. Like it's quicker than the gold one, but I've still got that sort of sinking feeling in my chest just from being there. It's interesting how like a long grind can make you hate a place. I have also previously in a prior account mined like 50,000 silver ore in that mine, so it's definitely a little bit of weird. I don't want to say trauma because that feels a bit intense, but you know, some weird leftover negative feelings towards that mine. Huge. There's 60 mining coming in. I can now enter the mining guild when that releases. I think it's around the time the wilderness is brought in. It's like a hidden update. But yeah, that is great. That means when that comes around, I won't need to do any mining. I think I'm going to end up with approximately 70 mining by the time this grind is done. So I'm pretty set on mining for a good while, really. In fact, I think I'll be able to mine, yeah, adamant ore when I do that. So that'll be really fun. Though I don't think I'll have the smithing level. I think I'm going to end up with about 60 smithing approximately when this grind is done. So yeah, won't be able to do any actual adamant smelting or smithing, but still really cool that I'll be able to get the the highest ore at the time because RuneNight's not out yet, so that'll be really great. What in the bot farm? What is happening? Why? Always the same outfit. Like, I think there's a rune long, mithril plate legs, plate body, full helm. Is this good training? Is this good? What is happening? I'm so confused. I feel like a dumbass. I was editing my video and just realised that dropping death runes was the best thing because I can just buy them and port to Rim. So I don't know why I was so keen on keeping them. But still glad I'm keeping these ones, as I think, unless I'm missing something, until I unlock either a better rune shop in pay to play or rune crafting, these are going to be very hard to get. So unintentionally made the best choice. 55 crafting. Doesn't give me anything of use right now, but in the future I can cut dragonstone, which I will need to do when I unlock membership. So huge shout out to Punishing Bird for a bond. That is so nice. I mean, it's obviously not gonna show as like a usable thing, but yeah, what a nice guy. Really thankful for that. Luckily, there's a bond pouch. It's not going to eat an inventory slot. That is super nice. I don't expect anyone to ever donate anything to the series or anything. It's just super cool. That really does help me out a lot when I eventually unlock membership. So yeah, huge shout out to Punishing Bird. Okay, and with this inventory, I have stopped hopping worlds. That is 200k, back to the 200k total. Yes, I've stopped hopping worlds to sell just because it was taking too long. I've got a lot of these to do, so it's fine. It's going to mean I end up with less money, but it's going to add so much time to an already ridiculous grind. But yeah, 200k re-achieved. Let's keep going. And 60 crafting, 10 more levels to go. All of these things rather I can't do just yet. That is really cool. This is very slow, but still quite enjoyable. I need about, how many more do I need? Let me see. 9,000 more to go, so I've done, yeah, just over 3,000, well, 2,500. So, ooh, this is a long grind. 65 mining coming in. That is really nice. 5 levels until I'm going to hit my first 70 skill. These are my stats at current. 62 crafting. Getting close to halfway there. Let's keep going. You know, some people just choose names that are really meaningful and cool, and then some people are just kumboofer. I'm actually not certain I've shown this, but what I'm doing when I get gems, just to save more inventory space, I am coming to buy a chisel and an amulet mold one at a time when I do get them. Because they are fairly rare, I was getting really lucky when I was mining gold. So this way it means I get a lot more inventory space for my normal trips, and then when I do get the sapphire, I can just mine a gold, get what I need, and then come and make it into a sapphire amulet. Gives me a bit of a GP boost, as well as a small XP boost, and then I'm not wasting inventory spaces for no reason on normal trips. That's what I'm doing. And there we go, 300,000 coins. I'm going to estimate I'm just over halfway through the grind, probably like 550 to 600k by the time I'm done, approximately, which is still a lot of money and it's going to see me through for a long time, just not as much as I originally thought. But yeah, 300k, nearly 65 crafting. Let's keep this going. Ooh, and that's the sweatiest day I've done so far on this grind. 72.9k experience gained today. Ridiculous amount of hours doing this, but I need to get this video ready. It's very long overdue. 67 crafting, 68 mining, and 58 smithing. We're getting there. I am very ready for this to be done. We need 3.3k more silver. Oh boy. So even though I'm quite nearing the end of this grind, I did test hopping just to see if it was any faster. Like, you know, mining these 3 and then hopping. It's actually not. Like, by the time I walk over there and mine those 2, these have respawned and I can walk back, and the time it takes to hop world isn't consistent. Sometimes it takes longer. It depends on my internet and the servers, and yeah, it's actually not as good. So I'm actually quite glad that I stuck to my guns and I've done this whole grind walking back and forth. It's been marginally faster, and time is definitely a more important resource to me with this grind. It's the same reason why I'm selling to the same world. I'm not world hopping to sell either, because even though I'd make a little bit more money, the length of this grind means I'd rather it be a bit quicker. Even though I'm only saving like maybe 30 seconds by not hopping worlds to sell, that is definitely adding up. And if just every minute I can spare for this grind is definitely helping. So yeah, happy with the decisions I'm making for this grind. Nearly done. Not too far away from 68. About 130, 140k left of XP to go. Let's crack on. There is 400,000 coins in the inventory. Looks really nice. Not going to be as many as I wanted originally, but you know what? That's still a good chunk of change. And there we go, 69 crafting. That looks beautiful on the stat screen. 69 crafting and 69 mining. Very, very nice indeed. One level to go. That means quite a lot of experience, but on the home stretch. Not burned out just yet. Let's keep it going. Me when get drop. Me when rare drop. And with this silver rock, as soon as it, come on. There we go. That is 70 mining. How wonderful does that look? I can now mine adamantite, and that's all that's relevant to me right now. Look at the stats screen. My first 70 skill on the account. That is beautiful. I always think that 70 is a really satisfying number to see in the skill screen. I love that. Next up will be 60 smithing. And then finally, after over 130 hours, 70 crafting. Very nearly there. Just going to mine this because I can. I will just drop it, but going to mine adamantite ore. Oh, and there we go. That took a long time to mine. I can mine adamant. That is so nice. I can't smelt it or do anything with it yet. That'll be quite a while off when I get 70 smithing, but huge. Let's keep on going. Wasn't even paying attention. There's 60 smithing. Beautiful. Very scared of the dragon square shield in the future. That's going to be one hell of a grind, but 60 smithing. Beautiful. And at long last, it is over. With this final silver bar, I can make this holy symbol. 70 crafting. Oh my god, that is beautiful. I can now craft diamond amulets. And I've got myself the gold ore. Oh, that is beautiful. Let's just make this straight away. Oh, I didn't get an amulet mold. Let me go get that now. Okay, take two. Got the mold. Diamond amulets achieved. Oh my god, that is beautiful. Shout out to Omegamon. What an actual champ. Let's go get myself a string and get this strung. And there we go, got my ball of wool. I can string my diamond amulet. Oh man, look how beautiful that looks. So sick. Fashionscape completed. Not enchanted, but you know what? I don't fucking care right now. I actually have a diamond amulet from scratch on the account. 132 hours. Man, let's go and fucking move on. And while I'm here, I forgot to grab an extra ball of wool, because I do need one of these, an unblessed symbol. Quite badly, actually. So I'll go sell the rest of these, and let's go get 31 prayer to get that blessed, to get that knocked out before I go ahead and do some magic training. Okay, I'm killing chickens in the Champions Guild, just because it's a bit quieter and free-to-play world. There's always someone killing the chickens. Still can't use the raw chickens because they weren't released until a few weeks before Druidic Ritual. Druidic Ritual, I can't fucking say that. Just killing them here, just to get as many feathers as I can. Won't take me too long, no more than maybe a couple of hours to kill 100 chickens. Super quick. And then we'll go get a symbol blessed. And there is level 55 combat. And there is 30 prayer. Super nice. One more to go. 31 prayer. That was super easy. Ultimate strength and the monastery. This is great. I can enchant this and also get the monk's robes, which are going to be huge. I believe I will have some grinds that having prayer and a prayer bonus will be super useful for. So I'm going to go grab all of that now. Wonderful. Now the second floor of the monastery has been added with this update. Items order can go up there. Well, can I join your order? Perfect. I'm suitable because of 31 prayer. Amazing. So now with that, I can go up here. First things first, I'm going to grab these monk's robes. Beautiful. They're going to be really, really useful in terms of prayer bonus. Plus 11 prayer bonus from that. That is so, so good. So when I need to do more prayer-based grinds, I'm going to be using these. And then we'll quickly pop here. Come on, Jared. Please stop walking away from me. There we go. What can you do to help bowls adventurer like myself? Can bless that star of Saradomin. Perfect. Please bless my star. Fantastic. There we go. Holy symbol. All in all, if I have all three of these, that gives me a plus 19 prayer bonus, which is just ridiculous, isn't it? That's so useful. But of course, I want to have the strength amulet for now. Let's go and start mage training. Just quickly got myself the blue wizard robe back. We'll go and get the hat and the skirt from Varric and get all the runes that I need. And something I should have done much earlier is grab this wooden shield as well. Very, very, very small in terms of bonuses, but doesn't give any negatives for attack bonus, so might as well grab it while I'm training magic. And bought a load of runes back at the hill giants. Of course, after finding out in my stupidity that autocasting was not available yet, I will be manually casting these hill giants one at a time. But that's fine, because I can save spot like this, nice and easy. Let's go ahead and get ourselves to 54 magic. So I am obviously just going 54 magic, but as I do get a bank pretty soon after this update, I am going to try and pick up a few things like limpwort roots for strength potions and just a few bits and bobs along the way. Just might as well, seeing as the bank update is so soon. But of course, the priority, 54 magic, so I can boost up to enchanting my Amulet of Power. Won't take me too long, I'm sure just a few hours. Let's go. And 50 magic coming in, beautiful. 4 more to go. I won't update every single level, I'll just come back when I've got 54. I know I said I wouldn't be back till 54 magic, but just quickly popping in as I've got 600 total level now. Technically 592 with the free levels, and I mean technically lower with the skills I don't have access to, but yes, huge, 600 total. 1 more magic level to go. I've done that thing again where I've dropped things I don't really need because I can just get them back really, really quick. So as soon as I get a bank, I'll get these back, but I do need more space because I've got chaos runes. So yeah, I'll get those back at some point. And just for vibes, I'm gonna get this last level on a goblin. There we go, 54 magic. Accidentally had fucking my auto castle on. I had auto retaliate off, so wasn't doing that. And then of course, fucking right then, I forget. But oh well, that is fucking beautiful. I can now boost up to getting the enchanting, the diamond enchanting. I'll go to Port Sarim to grab the runes, and then Falador to grab the boost. I'm being very gentle with myself in mistakes like that. Like, I just didn't turn that off properly, and then, you know, didn't notice. That's fine. Same as, like, you know, sometimes I'll accidentally fucking sell too many things or make small errors. As long as I'm in the spirit of the rules, that's all that really matters. I'm sure someone's going to be pissed off about it, but it is what it is. I'm only human. I'm still, you know, limiting to the equipment and the gear and the gameplay styles as best I can, so it is what it is. And here we go, 10 earth runes, perfect. So I think I just need to do this, this. Oh my god, Amulet of Power on the 2001 Iron Man. Oh, that is beautiful. Get out of here, beer glass. Look at this getup now. Now I've got the best strength bonus, which I still consider my best in slot, which I'll probably wear for the most of the time. But if I need extra accuracy, oh man, that is insane. Now there was one part of the update I didn't talk about, and that was the part talking about the black hole. Now, The black hole was a place in RuneScape Classic where rule breakers would be sent. Before bans were implemented, or even mutes, people who misbehaved or broke the game's rules were manually sent to the black hole by Jagex and would remain there until they were released. This existed throughout pretty much all of 2001, being removed in December of that same year. There is a way to visit the black hole by using a disc of returning. However, you have to get this from Diango, who was not released as of yet, so I'm not going to do that, but here are some pictures. I thought that was super interesting, and I thought I'd come here as it is in the Dwarven Mines where it was originally located. And remember, if you misbehave, I'll put you in my black hole. As we come to the end of July 2001, we have probably the biggest update so far, the one that unironically changes everything. We have finally unlocked the ability to put items in banks. Up to 48 different items we can put in, so we can put in anything, weapons, gems, anything at all. Oh my god, that is going to be huge. And then, rune weapons and rune armor, now available to purchase from the Champions Guild, as well as one item that we'll talk about at a later date. But, oh my god, I'm so excited. Let's go check it out. And what a moment. My first time being able to use a bank, not just for money as I have before, but for items. This is incredible. Oh my god. Ah, this is beautiful. So I can't use placeholders. I can use notes because certs are a thing, like certificates. So I'm going to say notes are pretty much the same thing. That's fine. I'm not going to allow myself placeholders for that. I will want to go the old school method of, getting multiples of things if I need them. But yeah, this is fucking huge. I am over the moon. I am limited to 48 items for now until further notice, and also Varrock West Bank is my only bank until further notice. I'll do my best to keep this as accurate as possible, but it does get a bit tricky. But yeah, look at this. Oh man. This is what I'm going to let my bank look like. Half of me is tempted to use placeholders just because I love this organisation. Like, look at this, but not tabs. But we'll see how things go. Oh man, beautiful. Look at this. You know what, fuck it. I think I'm going to allow myself the placeholders just because, the bank organisation doesn't really add anything to the account. It's just wasted time in terms of, making videos less nice to look at. And just look how good this looks. Instead of using bank tabs, which I think, is a bit too far past the spirit of it. This is fine. Let's go and get the biggest upgrades. And finally here at the Champions Guild, let's have a look at what Scavo can give me. So much stuff. So obviously going to get the plate legs, gonna get that chain body, and then, oh, perfect. So it's where it gets interesting. In the modern game, the rune sword is better in terms of it's faster. This has better attack bonus, so for monsters with higher defense bonus, this is going to be better in terms of I'll hit more if they've got a lot of defense. But if it's a monster I'm pretty, sure I'm going to hit quite often, this is better. I'm going to get both, just because I have some grinds coming up where both are going to be useful. But let's get this on. Oh man, there we go. There is the long sword. There is the sword. Oh, beautiful. I look like a real free-to-play account. Of course, I still have the adamant helmet, which does look a bit goofy. Let's go fix that. Look at this for defense bonus. That is unreal. I mean, there's a few things that the adamant plate body is better on, but overall, man, that chain body is cool. And it just looks so great, doesn't it? That is absolutely huge. Only glaring thing, besides the square shield, is that ugly helmet. But I think I know a way to fix that. I'm sure a helmet upgrade won't be too bad, will it? Right? Thank you very much for watching, everybody. This has been another episode of From Launch. I appreciate everyone's patience over the Christmas break. I had a lot of stuff going on and just a massive, 130, 140 hour grind on my hands. So I appreciate your patience. Hope you had a wonderful holiday period. And I'd like to give a thank you to my first channel member, the Meslava at the Dragonstone tier. Thank you so much to the Meslava for supporting. If you did want to support me and the channel, you can join by the link below. But even just watching and subscribing if you don't have any cash spare to support is incredible. I appreciate you all so much. See you very soon for the next video, and have a good one. Goodbye, everyone.